It was a beautiful morning that began like any other, but for the Khalwale family, the day will end in unimaginable grief. Gloria Sekeyan Khalwale suddenly collapsed and died after what Senator Boni Khalwale described as a heart attack. The senator announced the death in a brief but deeply personal message describing Gloria as his dear wife. She was a mother of 8 children, and within hours, messages of condolence began pouring in from across the country. For a family accustomed to public life, this was a moment in which politics suddenly became secondary. There was simply a husband mourning his wife and children confronting the loss of their mother.
Those TikTok jokes that you'd make and you'd be like, oh, mama unajua hiyo, and then nakosa kujuaje hiyo, and it would really be so nice, and I'll really miss that so deeply. I will miss her love for beauty. She would send you photos of her in beautiful clothes, new hair, her new makeup style she saw in TikTok that she has tried out, her perfumes, jewelry. She really loved beauty so much. I will really love the way she liked decorating her house, really liked deco. Whenever she was sitting down, she would look at the sitting room and be like, what would look nice in this space? What would look nice in this bedroom? Does this color go well here? And what I really appreciate about her most is that my mother had an abundance mentality. She believed in sharing. She believed in there's more to come. Vitu tuko nazo sahi hazitaisha, hata ukipeana itarudi.
Political careers are often measured by speeches, elections, and public battles, but behind every public figure is a private world. For Boni Khalwale, Gloria was part of that private world. She was the mother of 8 children: Engine, Olivia, Flavia, Gift, Melissa, Velma, Sonia, and Maura. And now the family must navigate a new reality without the woman who held an important place in their home. For Senator Khalwale, however, this is not the first time death has struck his immediate family in such a painful way. In 2019, he lost his first wife, Adelaide Shikanga Khalwale, who died after collapsing at their home in Malinya, Ikolomani. 7 years later, the Khalwale family is once again facing the pain of losing a wife and a mother. 2 deaths, 2 chapters of grief, and one family being forced to confront the fragility of life once again. But Boni Khalwale is not only a husband and a father. He is also one of Western Kenya's most recognizable political figures. For years, the senator has been a prominent voice in Kakamega politics and national public debates. That means his family's grief is unfolding under the gaze of a region that has followed his political journey for decades. Yet, this moment raises an important question. Can a politician step away from politics long enough to simply grieve? For now, the answer may be found not in political rallies or Senate debates, but at the family home where mourning takes precedence over everything else. Western Kenya is entering another politically important period. Political alliances are shifting and leaders are positioning themselves. And the question of who will carry the region's political interests into the next electoral cycle is already attracting attention. Khalwale has been an important figure in those conversations, but the death of his wife introduces something rarely discussed in political analysis: the human cost of public life. For the moment, it will be insensitive to reduce Gloria's death to political calculations. Her family is mourning and her children are grieving, and her husband is facing a loss that cannot be measured in votes or political influence. Beyond the personal loss, what does this moment mean for Boni Khalwale and his political role in Western Kenya? Politics will continue, the debates will return, and the campaigns will eventually resume. But today, Western Kenya poses not to discuss elections, not to debate alliances, but to remember Gloria Sekeyan Khalwale, a wife, a mother of 8, and a woman woman whose sudden departure has left her family facing an enormous silence. For Boni Khalwale, the political battles may continue another day. For now, there is only grief, and for the 8 children who call Gloria mother, there is a life that has changed forever. Winston Ondari, Nation Alert TV.